tell you, sir, you can't make it. The fog's so thick down here you can slice it.
But I can't float around in this soup like an oyster. Touch off those flares, will you?
Looks awfully bad.
He can't make it. Is he going to try it?
Well, he's crazy if he does.
Oh, he's crazy, all right.
I disagree with you, sir. But he'll try it anyhow.
He can't cut his way through this.
He cut his way through the Borneo jungle to rescue Timmins, didn't he?
That's not a London fog.
You haven't a chance, sir, even with flares.
Will you please touch them off?
You'll crack up, sir.
Flares or no flares, I'm coming down.
He's coming down. Touch him off.
Touch off your flares, boys! Run him up there, will you? Touch him up, fellas! Here you are! Get on the lights on! Light them up here over there, will you?
Hello, James. Take care of my ship, will you?
Right, you sir.
No, there's nothing to declare. You can check.
Very good, sir.
But Kenny, how are you? London again.
Good to see you, sir.
Where's my car?
Over there, sir.
Good. Now, get a taxi and take my bags home to Rockingham Lodge. I'll be along later.
Captain Drummond. Just one.
Wait a minute, look. But Captain Drummond, can't I just...
Awfully sorry, boys. We're in a great
Just
hurry.
a couple of questions. Been to
Oh,
Spain,
no,
Captain,
no.
have you?
Give me tomorrow. Tomorrow
Come on,
morning.
maybe one
Tomorrow
smile
morning.
to the front page, old boy.
Tomorrow
That's it.
morning.
Come on, there you are. There you are. Is he always like that?
Captain Drummond is a very dynamic person, sir.
What's all the excitement? You'd think it was a matter of life and death.
It is rather like that, sir. He has a friend in the hospital.
How is he?
He'll pull through.
It's all right if I see him?
I think so.
Thank you.
Come in.
What's the matter, Algy?
Hugh.
What is it, Algy?
Gwen.
Yes.
Yes, you see, I'm going to become a father.
No.
Yes.
Well, just buck up, old fellow, buck up. Millions of fathers have pulled through this. Millions of them.
It's all so strange.
Yeah, I know.
It isn't as if I'd been a father before. This is my very first. I thought I'd like to have you around, you know, just for old time's sake.
Oh, of course, old boy. One for all for one.
Yeah, Damon and Pythia.
Yes, that's right. Hello? Who? Colonel Nielsen. It's Colonel Nielsen for me.
Yes, I know. I told him you were coming.
Oh, that's how he knew. Ah, Inspector.
Now look here, Master Huey Drummond. I've known you for 10 years. And for 10 years I have pleaded with you not to call me Inspector.
Haven't you finished packing yet?
Not yet, sir, but I'm getting along.
Well, be as quick as you can, won't you?
Indeed, I will. These things do take a bit of collecting.
Well, how about his chemical apparatus? He's very particular about that, you know.
You'll have packed that yourself by now.
Really, Holmes, this is too bad. You realize that my wife and the rest of the furniture will be here at any moment. I told you the van that's bringing my stuff is taking all your things into the country. I'm so sorry, my dear Watson. I was somewhat engrossed in my correspondence. I had no idea that my retirement would cause such a stir. You know, all sorts of people have written. Here's an interesting communication, for instance. Oh, what's that? It's a telegram of good wishes from our old friend Abernethy, the forger. Oh, yes. We got him 10 years, didn't we? Yes, we did, yes. When he came out, I was able to render him some slight assistance. You know, I'm not sure, my dear Watson, that of all the kindly messages I've received, even from the most exalted persons, that this is not the most gratifying. Well, I don't suppose they'll all regret your retirement. I imagine there are quite a number of people who'll be immensely relieved. Undoubtedly, my dear Watson. Chief among them, another old friend, Professor Moriarty. Oh, Moriarty. You know, Holmes, he's the one subject on which I believe you're utterly mistaken. Oh, no mistake, my dear Watson. That harmless old professor of mathematics. That harmless old professor of mathematics, as you call him, is the brains behind the biggest criminal organization in Europe. You know, my one regret in retiring is that the police neglected to take advantage of the opportunity I gave them of arresting him. I failed to run him to earth. Well, we won't argue about it, Holmes. Well, I'd better run along and see if the band's left my place here.
Excuse me, Mr. Holmes. There's a gentleman outside. Wants to see you very particular.
Manica.
Avete quando Manica! Prendi! Prendi, Manica! Prendi! Prendi! Prendi!
To His Excellency the Governor, Administration Nairobi. Request month's furlough to study the native customs, Shenzi tribesmen. Now that Abyssinia is ours. Signed, Crawford, District Commissioner, Manica.
Right with it. Send this. Aide de camp to the governor, Nairobi. Urge governor refuse Crawford's request for furlough. Rumors Shenzi trouble impending.
Wanabakuba, this maiden is old. It is our law that she may be bought for wife. 2 men